Ever wondered about the types of people you should steer clear of in your life? Let's start with the workplace. Picture this: an individual who's been in the same job for over 8 years, doing the same repetitive tasks day in, day out, with no signs of progress. This person is not lazy per se, but rather stuck in a comfort zone, showing no ambition or desire to grow professionally. This stagnation is not without its consequences. It breeds a certain negative mentality, a defeatist attitude that can be contagious if you're not careful. This person might not seek further education or professional certifications, content with the monotony of their daily grind, and their after-work hobbies might not be as enriching either. The fear of being replaced is another characteristic of such individuals. In a fast-paced world where young colleagues with only 2 years of experience can completely replace them, their job security becomes a constant source of anxiety. This fear, combined with a lack of professional skills, puts them in a precarious position, constantly fighting to keep their job. Moreover, the meager income that comes with such stagnation is barely enough to sustain them. Without professional skills or certifications, finding another job can be a daunting task. So, they continue to struggle and compete with their colleagues, hoping to keep their spot. Such individuals can drain your energy and ambition. Distance yourself from them to avoid getting stuck in the same rut. Next on our list is the habitual liar. This is the person who weaves tales so intricately that they could give professional novelists a run for their money. They lie effortlessly, even when the truth is glaringly obvious. They're the artists who paint over reality with their own version of events, stubbornly refusing to admit their errors. It's like they've built a fortress around their ego, and the truth, no matter how evident, is the enemy at the gates. Often, this behavior is deeply rooted in their upbringing or a desperate need to protect their vested interests. Imagine a person who defends the indefensible, the one who stands up for the wrongdoer just because they're unable to face the ugly reality. They may even go as far as blaming the victim, like a twisted game of shifting the guilt. The habitual liar is a master at self-deception. They convince themselves of their own lies, creating a distorted world where they're always right. For instance, if someone's mother is meddling in another family's affairs, the habitual liar would argue that there's no right or wrong in love, refusing to acknowledge the wrongdoings. Associating with such a person can lead to a life of confusion, mistrust, and wasted time. Their lies can entangle you in a web of deception, causing you to question reality and your own judgment. So, remember, a relationship with a habitual liar can lead to a life of confusion and mistrust. Last, but certainly not least, beware of the real estate pusher. This is someone who seems to have one solution to all of life's problems: buying real estate. They're always ready with a pitch, regardless of your personal circumstances or the state of the market. These individuals may appear to be offering sound advice, but it's important to remember that real estate investment is not a one-size-fits-all solution. It comes with risks and potential pitfalls, just like any other investment. The housing market can be unpredictable, and a sudden downturn can leave you in a precarious financial position. Moreover, real estate investment requires a significant financial commitment that might not align with your current financial capacity or future plans. Remember, buying property is not just about the purchase price. There are ongoing costs such as insurance, property taxes, and maintenance to consider. What's more concerning about the real estate pusher is that their advice might be driven by ulterior motives. Perhaps they already have significant investments in real estate and need more people to enter the market to sustain property prices. They might be more interested in protecting their own financial situation than in helping you make sound investment decisions. If you take their advice without conducting your own due diligence, you could find yourself dealing with financial loss and stress. You could be tied to a property that's difficult to sell, or worse, you could end up owing more on your mortgage than your property is worth. So, it's crucial to be cautious when receiving investment advice, especially from someone who seems overly eager for you to invest in real estate. Make sure to do your own research, understand the risks involved, and consult with a trusted financial advisor before making any big decisions. Be cautious when receiving investment advice. Remember, not everyone who gives advice has your best interests at heart.